Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all of you. Today, I am going to talk to you about a wonderful, great principle that is going to make an impact on your life. You may be guessing what is that principle? And that is called Pareto's principle. And that is also called as 80-20 rule. I'm talking about 1897. The country is Italy. There was a economist and a scientist called Dr. Vilfredo Pareto. Pareto started noticing something very interesting. He studied Italy and found out that 20% of the people in Italy own 80% land. 80% of them own 20% land. As I am talking about this principle, many of you may be telling me, Dr. Bharat Chandra, I know about this principle already. I want all of you to listen to the whole video completely to the end because I am going to give you some fantastic practical applications. Now let me come back to Pareto. Later, Mr. Pareto noticed that whatever that was happening in Italy was a fact in all other countries in the whole world. And then many other people started making some contribution, and they said, if you look at the practical application of this, and the same thing, 80-20 rule is a reality in business, health, education, relationships, manufacturing, marketing, sales, etc. And they notice that 80% results come from 20% work, 20% results, 80% work. Most of us have a misconception that the more I work, the more results will come in life. Wrong. The technique and the rule very clearly says doing less work, more smartly, more with power and enthusiasm will give you more than 200% results. Looking at the way it is working, to give an example, ladies and gentlemen, 20% of the criminals are responsible for 80% crimes. 20% drivers are responsible for 80% accidents. 20% roads have got 80% traffic. 20% alcoholics drink 80% alcohol. 20% land gives you 80% minerals. 20% cloud gives you 80% rain. 20% actors take away 80% limelight and 80% of the money that is being paid by the industry. 20% of the shots of the cricketers give 80% runs. 80% of the shots go to directly to the fielder, no run. 20% authors produce 80% books. And in business field, 20% clients give you 80% sales. And if you're a bank manager, 20% of your customers or clients give you 80% deposits, and 80% of your customers give you only 20% deposits. If you are a CA or a lawyer, 20% of the clients give you 80% fees. And if you look at your social field, in your relationships, if you have 100 friends, 20 of them you spend 80% time and they are responsible for giving you happiness to the tune of 80%, and rest of them are probably waste of time. If you look at the student, 20% of the time the students are studying 80% of the syllabus, that is in the month of January, February, March, and 80% of the time the students are studying 20% of the syllabus. And if you look at it in the textbook, studying 20% gives you 80% marks. And then something more interesting, and if you carefully observe, if you study all the question papers of the last 15 or 20 years, 20% efforts give you 80% marks. If you're reading a book, 20% words gives you 80% meaning and summary of the book, and they are called keywords. Ladies and gentlemen, now let us go for practical application. I got a suggestion. Take a pen and paper. Write down 20 goals of your life. The goals could be 1 month goals, 6 months goals, 1 year goals, 5-year goals, 10-year goals, 30-year goals. And stretch your imagination, write down 20 goals. Now, if you carefully observe, Pareto's principle works in a wonderful way. If you make and underline 4 important goals, think about it, 4 important goals by achieving which you will be able to realize the majority of your lifetime goals. And ladies and gentlemen, very interesting application. That means you need to work on that 20% of the goals that will change your life. Now I have to give you some practical applications and examples from my own life and my workshop. The year was 1992. I was conducting a personality development workshop in Pune, and in my class there was a stockbroker called Umesh Patel, and he was a very prominent stockbroker from Mumbai. As I was talking about 80-20 rule, he decided in his mind, I think I should apply this. As soon as the course was over, he went to his office and he pressed the button of the computer. To his surprise, he noticed it was a very big broker in Bombay. Office was always full. There was not even 1 minute left vacant. So many staff. And he pressed the computer and found out only 20% of the clients were giving 80% business. And 80% of the clients were giving 20% business. He told me, Dr. Bharat Chandra, I understood the principle as you told me, and I took all the boldness in the world, and I'm talking about 1992. He wrote a letter to all those 80% of the clients who are giving 20% sales and told them, Mr. So-and-so, from tomorrow onwards, our office will not be able to give any service to you because of the shortage of staff. And he says all of them left. To his surprise, he noticed this 20% of the people who are giving 80% results, they started giving 200% turnover in the next 1 year. 1 year later, Umesh Patel pressed the computer again. In this 20%, only 4% were really giving business, and he sent away all those 16%. And after 2 years, he told me, Dr. Bharat Chandra, after applying this principle, something very interesting I noticed. My office is always empty, but my turnover is 400%. Why I gave this example? Only to make you think about applying it in your life in a practical way. One more example. As I was conducting the workshop in Bangalore, there was a bank manager in my class called Ranganath. And then he understood and pressed the computer. To his dismay, he noticed 20% clients were giving 80% deposits. He started spending more time with his 20%. Next year, his deposits went to 200%. I have given you 2 practical examples from my practical life of conducting these workshops. Now I know you're very intelligent. Think, be creative. In what way you can use this 20-80-80-20 rule in your life, professional life, in your business life, in your manufacturing life, in your sales career. Check it and start using it. I go a step further. Recently, somebody has made a modification. You may be surprised. It is not 80-20 rule. Somebody says 90-10 rule. That means 10% gives you 90% sales. 90% gives you 10% sales. I don't know what technique you'll use, but the question is practical application. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been hearing this video. I know maybe 10,000 people watch this video in the next 1 month or so. But how do I know that you've been listening to this video? How do I know that you're applying it practically? Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the watching of this video, I got a suggestion for you. If you like this talk, press like button. And if you want to react to this, you want to comment on this, or you want to know how to use this, or you're already using it, let me know. If you don't comment, if you don't react, I never know that you have seen this video. So comment. And then please share this video with large number of like-minded people. Now, one mistake we people do is we never ever spread positivity. We only talk about negative things. Let us make this world a wonderful place to live, and then share it with large number of people and become the subscriber of Dr. Bharat Chandra YouTube channel and press the bell icon. We are going to produce such videos in the future in plenty. At least let me know that you liked it so that bell notification will reach you. It was wonderful talking to all of you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know your views and comments. Namaste.